welcome to the show. I have a lot to get into. Congrats on the dink. It's very funny. I want to learn all about pickleball and pick your brain.
I can teach you.
Yeah. How is the great Ted Danson, your husband?
Oh, he's good.
Yeah?
He is really good.
We love
he
you.
says hello.
How long have you been married?
31 years.
Wow. We love you.
But in actors' years, it's 737.
Yeah, that's right. That is correct.
Yeah.
And was it Love at First Sight? You did a movie?
Yeah.
Wow.
We did a movie together, Pontiac Moon, many years ago, and I had just sworn off ever having a relationship again. It had just not gone well.
Oh.
And so I said, that's it, I'm done. I don't care anymore. I have 2 great kids. And I'm done.
Yeah.
And then, I started working with him, and I admired him very much, but it wasn't like love at first sight or instant thing, but it was like we'd all go out to dinner, and Ted wouldn't be there, and I would say, where's Ted? And they'd say, oh, he's not here tonight. It was kind of like, I don't get the point. It's just more fun with him there.
Oh, I love that. It's more fun with having Ted there. Yeah. Oh, I love that story. That's so good.
It still is.
That's the whole point of all this, right?
I know, right?
Yeah.
Yeah.
I know you're a very talented songwriter and you're a big fan of music. We were talking backstage. You said it very quickly, but that your first concert
was the Beatles.
What?
I know.
What do you?
I know, but then where do you go after that?
I mean,
it was the summer after 5th grade, and my friend Alice's mother, Clara Green, took us to Houston, Texas, to see the Beatles. August 19th, 1965. It was amazing.
Oh my God.
I know. And then...
Were you screaming? What do you remember about
I was so mad at the screaming. I was like the kid trying to hear the music, and all these like pubescent screams around me. But
And how long was it? Was it a long
it was
concert?
like long. I mean, they did all the like Meet the Beatles, and then I think the second album too. It was just like,
wow.
It was a dream.
That's a great first concert.
I know.
Have you ever met Paul or Ringo?
I met Paul for the first time last year, and Woody Harrelson called us and said, "Hey, if you want to come out, we're hanging out with Paul and his beautiful wife Nancy tonight. She's very cool."
Yeah, she is.
And if you guys want to come, and then the whole way over there, I'm going, this is not going to happen. I am not. Mary Steenburgen is not going to meet Paul McCartney.
What are you talking about? It's perfect.
I just thought.
And he was like, I'll remember you from 1960.
He said that.
Yeah, I saw you.
A joke, of course, but he did, I go upstairs to where he is, and he's standing in front of me with his back turned, and then I said, hi, Paul, I'm Mary, and he goes, Mary, come here. And he gives me a hug.
Isn't he cool?
And he was just like the warmest. Yeah. I mean, it's kind of, you think about how does a person that's that famous, well, look who I'm talking to. But
that's the nicest thing anyone's ever said to me on my show, ever. Stop, let's go to commercial. I don't want to talk. The dink, go see it on Apple TV.
Totally forgot you were famous.
Yeah, that feels more like it happens on me.
But like, he's so friggin' cool and kind, and he's married to this lovely woman, and they're just real. And it's like, that's an art form when you can do that and be that person.
You've written so many songs, and you actually have had songs written about you.
Yes, Randy Newman wrote a song called I Love to See You Smile that was for the movie Parenthood.
Yes.
And I met him, and he told me it was written about me.
I love Randy Newman.
And then I didn't know my whole life until recently when people told me online
Sweet Caroline.
Nope.
It was Sweet...
Time After Time by Cyndi Lauper.
What are you talking about? That's my jam.
She loved the movie I did in I think it came out in 1979, Time After Time.
What?
She put it in her autobiography, y'all.
What are you talking about? I love Cyndi Lauper, and I love that song. It's my favorite song.
And I've never never met her. So Cindy, if you're watching,
We love you.
have to meet.
Oh my gosh.
Yeah.
Wow, that's fantastic.
Yeah.
Can we talk about your new movie, The Dink?
Yeah.
By the way, you're an amazing actress. You've won an Oscar. You know you're a very great dramatic actress, but who knew that you're great at comedy? You're in some of the greatest comedies of all time. I mean,
Well, I
you're
got
an
to.
elf. Come on, we love you in Elf. Step Brothers. How great are these guys?
Oh my! I mean, it was. All I did was laugh, and I'm terrible. The only person worse than me in the business as a giggler is my friend John Krasinski, who is really bad.
Oh, really?
Yeah, and I've never worked with him, but I look at all these outtakes from The Office, and I'm like, yeah, someone's worse than me. John Krasinski.
But this must have been
Oh,
torture.
it was just delicious. There's a scene in Step Brothers that I'm in the front seat and Will is in the back seat, and it's pretty much all improvised, and he keeps trying to talk to me about my sex life, and we could not get through it. We did not ever complete the scene.
No way.
There's like a truncated version of the scene in the movie, and I said, we were begging him to let us go home.
Yeah.
Because we couldn't. And
Your stomach's hurt, you're crying.
And he was worse than me. I'll say for once in my life, Will was laughing. He just couldn't get through it.
And so the scene's in the movie, though, still?
A version of it, but it was like a 2-page scene, and there's like maybe half a page in the movie.
And are you smiling in the scene if you watch it back?
Well, supposedly somebody told me there's a drinking game about how many times you can see that I'm laughing.
Good. You're supposed to laugh and have fun when you do this. I laughed a lot in The Dink. Congratulations
Oh my God,
on this.
I'm so proud of it. It's
this
so
is
much
good.
fun.
You got a great cast. You were telling me you got a great tennis pro to teach you a little pickleball secrets. Andy Roddick?
Andy Roddick is in the movie,
Come on.
and he hit with me, and it was amazing. It was so thrilling.
How cool is that?
Yeah, and Jake Johnson, who's absolutely brilliant and hilarious in
hilarious.
the movie, and he hit with Jake a lot because Jake plays both a tennis player and a pickleball player. So we just had the best time.
And now is it your thing? Are you a pickleball player?
I'm pretty obsessed. My son, who's a great player, gave me my first paddle and said, "Mom, there's like people even older than you that have beaten me." And so,
You're like, thanks a lot,
yeah,
bud. Yeah, I
is that a
appreciate it.
compliment? And so he's married to Lily Collins, and so they're in
Lily.
Europe, and so he plays in Paris and in London, and
He knows how to play.
he's really good.
Is he proud that you're in the pickleball movie?
I think for the first time in his whole life, he's actually proud of me.
Oh my God. No, you're so good. Can we set up what's happening in The Dink and who you play?
I play a character named Candace, who's kind of going through a lonely, hard time in her life. She's going through a divorce, and her husband got all the friends, and she's taken up pickleball to feel better about herself, but she doesn't have a partner. And this loser, washed-up tennis player that she can't stand, and who's so annoying, is the only person she can get.
There you go. I want to show a clip. Here's Mary Steenburgen in The Dink. Take a look.
It was a blast.
Right?
And we won.
We won.
You won.
You won.
We both got to win. Hey, I think you should go to that thing.
What?
The thing with your ex that you were talking about with his new girlfriend.
Oh.
You should go.
No.
What is it?
It's a charity fundraiser at this honky tonk I love.
Oh, you can skip that. Country music sucks ass. Candace,
I'm so sorry. I don't know what just happened.
I'll
I'm
tell you
so-
what happened. You hit me in the
I know.
face.
I don't know why I did that.
Well, because I
think
said country music sucks ass. What is happening right now?
Yeah, don't say that. That's Mary Steenburgen, everybody. The Dink is streaming July 24th on Apple TV. We'll be right back with a performance from Sienna Spyro. Stick around, everybody.